The last topic I want to speak about today is the structure of the parties. The modern parties basically have a pyramidal structure, with leadership at the top and increasingly large levels of foot soldiers going down the ranks. At the top, you have the national committee for each party, then you have the state committees and the chairs, followed by county chairs, then township or city chairs, ward chairs, and finally at the bottom, precinct committees. These levels of organization provide a hierarchy, and the different levels of organization are more closely linked than in the past. The national party has taken more control over the years, and things are becoming more standardized. We also see substantial organizational innovation, traditionally motivated by the out party, or the one who isn't in control. The best example of this is President Obama and the Democrats innovating things like data-driven targeting and micro-targeting in 2008. They'd been out of power for 8 years, and so Democrats realized they needed to take on new approaches to try and win back the White House. 2016 comes around, you get Ted Cruz and then later Donald Trump with Cambridge Analytica, using psychometric profiles of candidates, new ways of looking at things, all sorts of innovations in methods, computing power, etc., etc. It's sort of a back and forth process with the out party feeling more desperate to win elections than the one who's currently in control. That forces them to innovate even more. This was a relatively short unit, but I wanted to wrap up with the idea that expediency persists with political parties. They serve a valuable purpose to parties, candidates, politicians, voters, and anyone interested in politics. And despite all the potential evils of parties, they still exist and will likely continue to exist as long as our country does. Thanks for listening, everybody, and get ready for another big day ahead with our discussion of interest groups coming up next.